Okay, 28 to 60, and you can see where the water is just blowing this way. Look at the wind. And I'm going to zoom all the way to 60. I didn't use the Sigma, okay? And I'm going to turn on the light. That's the hornet nest, okay? I don't know if you can see it. But anyway, it's at 60, and it's, I think it's at 4.5. No, it's at 5.6. Okay? Now, I'm not going to walk out there. I just want you to know it's really coming down drenching. So I am going to go in the back. I got my coffee right there. Enjoying the rain. I need to vacuum the place. I see cat hair. I see this. I see that. I'll put my coffee here. At a computer. One of them anyway. You can see the wind blowing. And we bring it back to 28. So you can see, I didn't even have to water. So this is what we were expecting yesterday, and it completely missed us. But I think with the humidity from Houston, we got the residual, okay? Which is a good thing. We need the rain. I'm loving it. I think what I'm going to do, and you know, with the front door, it wants a slam, but I'm going to open up the blinds. See, I like showing stuff like this. It's more light. We're testing dynamic range. Testing stabilization on the kit lens. Oh man, did it break? No, it just came off. Okay, let me set the camera down here so I can fix this thing. Hard time. Put the thing back on. That's why it came off the first place. All right. There. Got it back on. Here, how's that? "4K 24. How's the stabilization? I think I have active, dynamic active. I can't remember. I've done so many things. I turn on the light. Maybe I should turn it off. And let me do these. Usually I have them closed. Come on, get out of the way, little girl. Oh man, it's turned into mud. Ooh. Well, can't mow the grass today, like if I was going to in the first place. So I have a little bit more light in here. Yeah, she wants to be with me all the time when it's raining and lightning and thundering. So you can take a look at the mud. Oh, wrong one. Yeah. So this is a kit lens that came with the Sony A7C. And I'm using it on the ZV-E1. And I almost picked up the A7C2. I was leaning to the A7CR, and they talked me out of it. So I got this one because it was in white and it reflects heat a lot better. So it should not overheat at all in this cooler weather. You get so worried. Now, one thing I hate about this lens, the focusing is, there's no separation. Okay, it's you either touch one or the other. Is at the end of the lens, and I'm always hitting it. But it's on autofocus, so it should not matter. But you see, what is she doing? She wants to pee. Does she want a bath? I can give her a bath. She says, how would you make up your mind if you're going to go outside or not? Coffee break. So I think it's stabilized. Steady shot on. Let's move to the front bedroom. I got my camera bags out on the bed. I like closing this door because it's brick and it draws a lot of heat. Alright. Just want to show you. See? Bird bath, the water. Now I'm going out to 60. Now, let's try the zoom. Guess what, folks? I got a zoom on here. Okay, let's look at Bud. Zoom back. Now I'm going to bring it all the way to 28. Now let's try out the zoom. Okay, did it go all the way? Let's see. Let me go up to 60. No, it didn't. What do you think, folks? Is it sharp, clear? I doubt it. Now if I move it this way, it might be. And you can see the rain. It's coming down good. Should turn on the news, but the only news I have is in the garage. I got it over the antenna, and the one antenna that works for all the stations is at one corner of the house. So I don't know if that is in focus. It doesn't look like it is. That's something? Yeah, it's not focusing. And I'm not going out there with Hornets. Maybe it's focusing now. You can see it coming down. Okay, let's go to the garage. So I'm going to bring it back down. And go back to 28. She's sharp and clear now, huh? I'm just holding it by the handle. She's mad. Okay. I'm glad I didn't put the cushions out. So there you go. Okay. 28. I'm zooming. Now I'm going to 60. You can see the water gathering. And you can see the ditch filling up. So this is what the camera can do, okay? So it's at f4. If I zoom it, it stays at f4, okay? If I turn it to 60, it goes to 5.6. And if I zoom back out, it stays at 5.6, 4.0, zoom, stays at 4.0. Got it? Pretty steady too, right? And this is the kit lens that comes with the A7C. I think they're now putting the 24 to 70. I think someone has a 20 to, what is it? Sony had the 20 to 50. One had 20 to 60, which I was interested in. I think that was Cameron. Well, here's some more footage, folks. All that f4 for you. And I love the noise that it's giving now. So the water is going down the drain on both sides of the street, and that's what you're hearing falling. And I love it. That's why I open up the front door just to listen to this. And let me zoom a little bit. You can see the water picking up there, across the road in the ditch. And now I'm at 60 millimeters. And something's floating in there. Probably a cardboard box. So you see? I need to clean that part too. I don't like looking at that. I clean the sidewalks. You can see how white they are. And that's full to the brim. Well, my tree, the grass, and the ditch has a runoff, Cibolo Creek, which is dry most of the year. But, and we go back to 4. Even 5.6 is not bad, but I'm going to go F4 on the 28 millimeter. So the reason why I'm sticking on this is for, let's say if I do street photography, I like the 28 focal. And I was debating if I should take the 16 to 28. I like the 28 to 70 better Sigma. But I decided to put this on because it's a smaller lens. And you know what? I don't know if it's stabilized. It's probably not. But it is a full frame lens. So it's just another quick video. ISO is between 80 and 200. Aperture priority. Exposure compensation is at 0. 1/125th of the shutter speed. Auto white balance. F4. 28 millimeter on the 28 to 60 kit lens that came with the A7C. Autofocus is on continuous. I got 2 hours and 22 minutes at 4K 24. It's been recording for about 15 minutes and close to 15 seconds. And it's on animals, all right? Birds, cats, dogs, whatever. And I'm zooming, still at f4. So you can leave it at 28 millimeter and then you'll get the zoom. So it rained. I've seen the water one time start going over to the sidewalk right here. And I was ready to pick the wife and the kids up. We're going to go to higher ground, so you take this road and then just goes uphill. Okay? So go up like that, and then up that way for safer ground. As long as I lived here, 17 years. Okay, there it is. What is that? Zoom in on it. I don't know what type of jug that is. But it's flowing pretty good now. Looks like that's that paper thing that was flowing earlier. So it's a neat feature of this camera. It has no EVF. All right, that's the only thing I see wrong with it. I would like to have this feature in with an EVF, not a rangefinder that's in the A7CR or the A7C2. Well, get the A7 Yeah, I don't know. And the camera is starting to feel warm. And the only way I know when this camera starts overheating, folks, is when the LCD screen gets kind of dim. Then I know something's going on. Okay? So, it is warm. I do have the LCD screen in the back, not flipped out. I'll do that now. It is kind of warm to the touch. And I've been recording for almost 18 minutes, 5 seconds. And the water is filling up, folks. I could drive around with this camera. But it's kind of like rush hour and traffic be pretty bad, I think. Stabilization is good. I don't know if I have active on. I'm going to wait until after 20 minutes. Turn off the video, then I'll look at the stabilization. I think it's active stabilization. Okay. It does look stabilized, so I made that mistake earlier with trying different lenses last night. Stabilization was completely off. Okay. Thank you for watching. Remember, stay safe, keep smiling, and I'll see you next week. Bye, folks. Have a wonderful day.